calling. Odds on he's in a pursuit.
Hello.
Hey, honey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. Are you busy?
Not quite. Why? What's going on?
What do you mean not quite? What's going on?
Well, not much is happening right now. So,
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's... Am I busy right now? No. But am I going to be around for too much longer? Probably not.
Quick, well...
I'm mucho tirado.
Beatrice is around, and I want to get a tarot reading.
Okay.
That shouldn't take too long. Are you up for that?
I'm down.
Okay. Let me call her back and see where she wants to do it. And I'll meet you at Mission Row.
Okay.
Wait, bye-bye.
Are you picking me up?
I mean, I'm not in a car right now, so it's up to you. Either way, just meet me at Mission Row.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
See you soon.
Poggies!
Hello.
Hello, I have wrangled. Are you available now?
You did not. Yes, I am. I can meet you at the cemetery if you like. That's where I usually read cards. But you know, if you have somewhere else.
That sounds great. We'll be down
Yay!
at the cemetery soon.
Fantastic. I'll meet you there. I'm riding around with 2 friends, so yeah, I'll be with 2 other people. So
that's fine.
I'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
How's it going?
What's your state ID? Yeah.
15505.
15505. I'm gonna send you the money, and then quickly come scoop up that furniture stash, and then I gotta head off to somewhere else. So I'm gonna drive by.
No
Is that okay?
Yeah, as long as you don't shoot.
Oh my!
Sorry, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Sorry, Doc.
It's alright.
Alright, see you soon.
Alright, bye bye. I try to pull over, but Frost is targeting us because we got him fired. Transfer 5. Yeah, send him 2 money. Send him lots and lots of money. Quickly. Drive by. I sent you $2,000. So there's a.
Appreciate that.
Thank
you go.
You are my furniture hookup. I mean, I'm married, but like, you know what you know what I mean. Thanks, Odin. Grab roads. Hey, honey. Yeah.
What in the world is this monstrosity?
Yeah, it's a Patriot, but I need to get it fixed up to what I want it to be.
Oh.
I pulled it out when the plane was coming, because I was like, you know what, I might need some protection, you know.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Richard.
Hey, my boy, how are you?
I'm doing good. Yes, I'm fine.
Wait, this thing can go in water, can it? Right?
Can it?
But I don't know. Is this like
It's just in the APC, but
Is it like amphibious?
I don't know.
No. I'm assuming that the
Oh,
water
it's got a
has to go
trunk.
up to here before
It's got a
pop the hood.
snorkel.
Yeah, but it's like a small one. Is it? Now I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Anyways. Have you told her that we're on the way?
Yeah, we're on the way. Yeah.
Okay. Where are we headed?
We're gonna go to the cemetery. Yeah. That's where she's doing it. Be 2 seconds.
Why the cemetery? Can't we go to her house? She
I
said
don't
she's
know.
got it
She said
set
that's
up
where
like
she
it
does
used
it.
to. Oh. Hey, what's the helicopter behind us? So
Where?
local.
I think she's a
It's
local.
now behind the trees. Okay. Are you sure that's a local? Look at it. Flying past her right now.
I'm looking at. I can't see it.
But it's behind this tree. Right forward.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's not a local. Oh no. Yeah, I think it is. So what you been up to?
Not too much. Not too much. I'm just, I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep.
Here come. Why no sleeping?
Well, yeah, I had I had a headache last night. That's what it was.
No. Sorry.
My eyes are like really red from the lack of sleep.
You should take some like a nightcap or something, you know?
A nightcap.
I don't know what that is. I've always heard it on American TV shows.
Isn't that just like an alcoholic drink before bed?
Is it?
I could be wrong. That's always been my understanding of a nightcap.
My bad.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't drink. I thought
only
it was
drink
like
the hard
a
stuff.
Max Lemonade.
Mike's Hard Lemonade, and if I'm feeling extra, Mike's Harder Lemonade.
There's a harder version.
There is, yeah, more alcohol.
I didn't know that.
Mike's Harder Lemonade is, hold on,
2%.
8%.
Oh, okay. Pretty weak.
And Mike's
I don't
Hard
drink
Lemonade is, a moment,
8.5. What? Oh,
Mike's
you talking
Hard
about
is
the
5. Mike's
Oh,
Harder is
yeah,
8.
yeah. Wait. I always thought you were just drinking lemonade. It was just the name for it.
Yeah, I don't drink it often. Did you bring money?
No. I forgot.
We'll just
I
have to
sent-
transfer it.
transfer it, yeah. Well, there she is. The trees. Like, give me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, same.
Hello, Beatrice.
Hello.
Hello.
It has been quite some time.
I know. It's been a really long time. How are you guys?
Good, I think.
Yeah, not
You
too
think?
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's if it's not a bad day, it's a good one. It's not bad yet. I hope it doesn't become bad.
Surely not.
Surely not.
What's going on
if you
here?
Ignore her. I don't know. These are my friends. What do you want to read tarot?
Hello, Richard.
Oh, it's James.
Oh,
Yeah, this is my friend James.
it's all right.
I'm the designated driver.
Yeah, I don't know where my car is. He's driving me around. Where do you
drunk?
want to sit down? Huh? I'm not. I don't know. No one's drunk.
Wherever you normally do your readings, we can do your readings.
Well, the thing is, I normally do them on that island, but it's a little overcrowded with, coffins. So I thought maybe we could skip the island today.
Sure, yeah.
You know?
Whatever works for you.
Let's see. I think maybe sit in the shade would be nice.
Okay, sure.
There's an awful lot of coffins over there.
Oh wow.
No one's holding you up. Everything's fine. At ease. Woman, jeez. She's so stressed out. Everything's gonna be fine. I guess she's nervous or something. Okay. Wow, so last time was absolutely in Potions 11, wasn't it?
Wait, no, didn't we get one?
We did one in your
like-
house when you were first putting it together.
My house?
Yeah.
I'm sure you came into Potions 11 as well, but yeah.
Yeah, we did. We did.
ages
I remember
ago.
on the corner
many,
by
many times.
the old man.
It was
den
on
block.
Perth and was it Morningwood?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I remember
miss
that
it.
place.
I miss it. But
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
my house looks, eerily similar to that currently and has a little tarot area downstairs. So, future tarot we
Nice.
can do in my nice little tarot room.
I would love that.
Well, you'll have to be able to make yourself, available for tarot enwranglement.
A what?
Say that.
Yeah.
What's an
Like
enwranglement?
tarot. Yeah, I ain't never heard that word before.
Well, it fits. It's perfectly within context. It's perfectly clear what I mean.
Okay. Hey, listen, I trust your witchiness.
Ah,
I appreciate that.
She's a witch, honey. Yeah.
Always have been.
I knew that. I knew that.
All right. So, I'm sure you remember that all I need you two to do together is to decide on which 3 cards out of these 78 cards you want to pull out. You tell me which ones they are and I'll get them out. And we'll read them.
What do you want to do, honey?
What
You want
feels
to
right?
roll it? You want to pull specific cards?
What if we just? What if they're pulled at random?
Yeah. We roll for them.
All right.
Okay, go on, honey. You go first.
But
then.
between how many?
Of the
Cards are there again?
78 cards.
Right, 56.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you roll the next.
Yeah, you're next.
19.
Okay.
Now, what if we? What if we both roll 1 to 39 and we
Add it together.
Mhm.
we add them together?
I'm quite sure. $33 and 26.
59. So wait, did we get 58
59.
and 59?
56, 19,
okay.
and 59.
Oh, okay.
That works.
Interesting. All right, give me a moment to get these out of the deck.
What was it? 56?
It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good
59.
one. They normally,
80.
they normally are.
Adds it to 131. The Monka. It means nothing. I don't know, honey. I think they're random.
I mean, if you say so.
I've been waiting a long time for this shot. I hope it's a good one.
Me too.
Now that's real interesting. Because straight off the bat, it's about you two, clearly. Because the first card is the lovers, which, mind you, doesn't come up very much.
Oh.
So.
Okay, is that a good thing?
Yeah. I mean, it's just. I think for me here, it's gonna make it maybe even easier to read, I think. So we got the lovers, then the emperor, and then this horrifying looking 10 of swords at the end. Don't worry. It'll be
Oh.
fine. It'll be fine. It's
Okay.
fine. All right,
Okay.
so the lovers, of course, I think this represents the two of you. And it also has, the strength of love, and also it has the connotations of like truth and beauty and things like this. But I think here is represented you too. And then after this, the second card, the Emperor, it's kind of what I think of when I think of you two together as like, a couple, I guess, but also individually as offices. The Emperor, it's kind of like stability and power and being able to protect, having these capacities, someone who can reason with and put some money where their mouth is. They have a sense of conviction, all these things you would want from an emperor, which I think works for, I don't know, both of you as in the offices, and how I think of you two as like, so I don't know, you're like this stable thing, this always,
Oh.
That's good. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're
And what
worrying me
about
with this last one.
Yeah. I'm scared.
Well, it's not pretty. We got the 10 of swords. Basically, they're piercing a bloodied corpse on the ground. So here is, it's not the best card. On the face of it, we're seeing pain and sadness and tears. But with these first two cards together, it looks more like the Emperor is in a position to protect from this card, rather than the first card being sort of pierced by these 10 cards. I don't think this is you. There's some outside force. I don't know what it's trying to do exactly, but I mean, I guess it's what the card is saying, right? To afflict, to sow desolation. But I think because of this Emperor here, and because of the Lover's card, like, these are important cards. They're part of the Greater Arcana. The Emperor's number, like, 4 on the list, These are important. I think rather than the first, rather than you and what you stand for and what, I think, you represent, rather than this being brought down, you're protecting from. I think this is going to happen. This 10 of Swords, whatever it is, it's going to happen, or it has happened. But I think between the two of you, you can protect each other and your own values and the things around you. That's what I think.
So something bad's gonna come,
Yes.
but we'll be all right.
United.
Yeah, we're together, and hey, I mean, okay. We get another call with that.
A clarity card.
I think that's appropriate. Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, sure.
Honey, you
which
pick
one?
this one.
You want me to pick? Okay. Wait, let me I'm gonna pull one out.
Okay.
Do I have to ask do we ask a question or?
No,
Okay.
the cards will just show you what you need to be shown. That's all. Okay, so last card, your clarity card, is the King of Cups. So funny when, I don't know, police officers pull these cards, because this is someone who's sort of in the realm of law, someone who is fair, someone business or art or science, someone pretty clever, like with a creative sort of intelligence. I don't know where this is coming from, but the person's supposed to be fair. This feels less. What is this telling me? Now even I'm stumped.
It was just. Well, is the King of Clubs like a good card, or is it just? It's just.
Well,
saying
I
that-
would say so.
But
The
it's saying
king
that.
cards usually represent a person. In the case of kings, it's supposed to represent a man. In this case, the man has something to do with the law or business or court. Someone who's fairly responsible and disposed towards helping you. And they have this the kind of person when they give you advice, it seems really novel, like this intelligence and this creativity. Someone whose mind you kind of admire, perhaps. This is the sort of person. But the fact that it's telling me about a specific person, or are we looking at qualities? And if we're just looking at qualities, then what do they mean? I would hope that perhaps they're a continuation of the Emperor. So not only do we have power and responsibility and stability and reason, but to add to this, we have fairness and intelligence. Maybe all this is surrounding all this horrible stuff. But you deal with horrible stuff all the time. The Ten of Swords is no small bad thing. It's not the Tower, but it's quite a big deal. But everything surrounding it is good. I mean, this horrible thing will be eventually defeated just by, being good. I know that's really simple, but that's how I would like to see the world, Good people do good things, stand up against evil. I don't think enough people do that, not really. Not when it counts. And you're out there when it counts. Keeping so many people safe. Maybe you two are more important than you think. Maybe you have some big part to play in something. These are all noble cards. You should be pleased with them.
Yeah. Apart from that 10 one.
Except for that. But, I don't know. That's the only darkness there. I feel like it can be dealt with reason and conviction. But together.
How is it that the clarity card kind of muddled things up?
I know.
Is that common?
No. James, do we know who that is running around over there?
I don't have a fucking clue, I'm going to be honest.
Were they in a straitjacket?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Wait.
No, that doesn't
no
happen
friends of
very
yours,
often. Huh? I mean, I certainly hope not. Someone in a straitjacket?
They're very silent people. There's two
Oh,
of
there's
them.
two of them now. Well, you know what? I hope this isn't a sign. What the heck?
Can I help you? Can I help you, sir?
Okay.
Well, bitches, this was nice. This was great. I think we'll probably be getting out of here.
Yeah. Let me walk you to your car.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
You not freaked out?
It's possible I actually do know who they are, but whatever. They're just trying to freak me out.
Did I just hear a helicopter crash?
Or you. I hope not.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank
All
you
of
very
that
much.
juju was... No way. No, I won't apologize. Everything was thrown off. Juju was all wrong. Too much sunlight, not enough candles. We need to do this again in my house stat. Well, not stat, because you got stuff to do, but very, very soon.
I would be perfectly content.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring much cash, so we will
I don't want
transfer you money.
Stupid...
You're just gonna have to accept the fact that, you know, we appreciate you, and you know, your time is valuable. We'll get that transferred. Just want to give you a heads up as to why we're not paying you in cash. We just
Well, I
didn't bring any.
appreciate you. I didn't even cross my mind.
Where is I'm
That
gonna-
zombie's hitting the
I'm gonna
gritty.
whisper. But where is your property again?
Polito.
Palito.
I think
Wait, was it
I
the
think
Billy
you'll
house?
like the house. Huh? No.
No, it was like further down, like past Willie's.
Is it the one that's always got stuff outside?
Yeah, you saw little pumpkins out the front.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I do
Yeah.
remember that. Okay, perfect.
That house. No, it's perfect. I
Well,
think there was zombies throwing me off. Something went wrong. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
you're good.
No,
You're good.
it's all right.
As long as you may think you know them and
Zombies. Oh, I do.
okay,
I'll
they're
banish them.
not
Don't
likely
you
to do
worry.
anything, right?
Not even a
Okay.
little bit.
It was just a little suspicious when I look over my shoulder and I see them looking
Yeah,
around tombstones.
I
and-
wasn't sure what was happening, but now
I
I
had
think
no
I do.
part
You
in
don't
this,
have
I
to
hope you
worry.
know.
Uh-huh.
I promise.
All right. Well, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for
Hey.
the reading.
First 3 cards, they were good. I'll text them to you.
Thank you.
Of course they did, James.
They did.
Well, that was good. Maybe.
It was like that was good, you know? Like it was primarily good. Like there's like a positive sentiment despite there being seemingly a negative situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. How much time you got?
Not much, unfortunately. Because I'm getting very tired.
Okay, well, I think after that, you know, this 10 of swords.
Yep.
I think I know what it is. Well, I'm 99% sure.
Does it have anything to do with the lighthouse?
Unfortunately, it's a little bit more far spread than that at this point, honey.
I put something in your glove box. It's not for you. It was given to me to give to someone who goes there willingly.
Who gave you that?
I think it was Princess.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Whether or not you agree with my decision here, but I've done my best to keep this out of your scope for as long as I can, but unfortunately I think it's got to the point where it's going to be unavoidable for you to find out something soon. But you're right, it is kind of to do with the lighthouse. you've probably noticed the rats around town, right?
Oh, just on my way to my man's house. I'm gonna surprise him because I need some sex, okay?
I don't tend to look at the ground all that often.
Well, you know, the other day when we were up at the Sandy, the hazmat zone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I don't want to end up peeing in my coffee cup again.
Listen, I'm just gonna get straight to the point because I don't think you want to hear all my rambling. Dr. Smith is back in town. And when you might have heard about people getting sick, he's the reason.
That's a throwback if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, unfortunately.
God, it's been so long since I've heard that.
He has been doing some pretty bad stuff. He does, and the other day kind of threatened or taunted me, and he named you and Flop specifically. So he remembers.
Now what?
Now we have a lot of people. We've got a joint task force with marshals, LSPD, BCSO, CMC, the mayor's office, DOJ. Everybody's working on this. Try and put a stop to whatever's going on. So,
Not gonna stop. People are gonna keep going there, and that's why it's not gonna stop.
well, the issue is that it's not just at the lighthouse anymore. There's stuff going on at prison. There's stuff going on in the sewers. I mean, just the other day, when we were up at Sandy Medical and you were outside BCSO, he drove past. He drove right past. In like a black tornado.
That's
I'm
one
telling
with the
you-
big exposed engine.
No, it's like I might not even be right about it being a tornado. It looks like a car from like the 50s, like one of those old two doors, like that one in front of us, kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you because I'm thinking it might come across your desk at some point, and I don't want you to find out from somebody else. I told Flop. I gave him a heads up.
What was his response to it?
I mean, he said thank you, and I kind of finished the conversation there because, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of shit going on with Norman, with Dr. Isaac. There's more than that, but obviously I want you to keep out of it as best you can. I'll be honest, I'm wrapped up in all of it, and not the kind of thing I can just pass on.
I don't think it's the kind of thing you can help either, though. I know this sounds terrible, but you can do whatever it is you want to do, try to dissuade people, but the little gold star I just gave you, like, that exists because people are stupid and they're gonna keep going and going and going even if they're told to stop. They're going to make deals despite everyone explaining the consequences. And it'll be a never-ending circle.
You're right. But unfortunately, I'm incapable of throwing my hands up and saying, let them do what they're going to do. Even if it's impossible, you know. I think we still got to try.
As long as there's no deal for
Never.
anything.
Never. I learned from that mistake, and it's not going to happen again. I'm just worried that with you being named by the doctor specifically, let me put it this way. When he named you in Flop, he was ripping somebody's skin off with his own hands. And I don't know whether that was a threat or whether it was just to taunt me. But I need you to... I know you always do, but just keep your head on a swivel. Don't just look for him. He's working with a lot of people.
Like groups of people, like gangs?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't go into details, but just honestly, it could be anybody at this point.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
My concern is that you mentioned all of these different departments are involved, and then my primary concern is all of these are people. People are susceptible, you know, to make mistakes and start seeing some crazy things and start dreaming of this just like alternate reality where they can help someone they've wronged. You know, think Jordan Ackridge, right? And if they were promised the one thing they've always wanted, which is bringing someone back that they loved. Like, it sounds too good to be true because it is, because of whatever sacrifice has to be made, but these people aren't gonna... People don't ever learn from consequence until it's too late. People don't make mistakes and learn from them unless it is so bad that they actually saw their life flash before their eyes. Which means that countless people are going to make deals. Countless people are going to get hurt or die. The chance of someone they love coming back, and then it's going to be a shit show because there's going to be so many people willing to do it. And that sticker, the gold star, proves it.
I don't doubt that having more people means more chances of mistakes. But we're at the point where we need everybody we can get that's capable and willing to investigate and put a stop to it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not ignorant to believe that we can put a stop to who we're talking about. Because they are, I know, their use of the word inevitable. But the people that they're working with and utilizing to do the things they're doing through the city, we can put a stop to those people. That's what we can control.
Yeah, that's valid.
Just
The
I know you
only
always
concerning
are.
part there is those people obviously have some intent to do something or make a deal. And you know just as well as I do that if and when someone is making a deal, what that entails. And if somebody gets in their way, they're not going to stop because someone's standing in front of them. They'll do anything they can to move them out of the way.
Absolutely. Listen, I'll leave you to get home, but you know, tomorrow or whenever you're next around, if you want to know more, but you know more, and but just be safe, all right?
I'll try. I will try.
Well, oh,
hey.
oh, hey.
What the fuck is that car?
Okay. I love you, honey.
Hey, is that the
Love
car that
you.
we